All right, so as we're solving each of these problems, we're always focused on our percent proportion. Do we know the part, the whole, or the percent? So I'm going to start with number 14. It says Jamal has 12 stamps with boats on them. This is 40% of his collection. So the 12 stamps that he has is 40% of his collection. Well, if it's only 40% of the collection, that means it's only part of his collection. We want to know how many does he have in his whole collection. So that's going to be the whole, which is the piece we don't know. So the part goes on top, the whole goes on the bottom, and then I have 40 over 100%, over 100. So I do my multiplication, 12 times 100 divided by 40, and x is equal to 30 stamps. So he has a total of 30 stamps in his collection. Then we're going to go over to 13. I said this one was a little trickier. It says a computer normally costs $650, but is on sale for 15% off. What is the sale price of the computer? Well, the computer is normally $650. That's my whole price. So the $650 is going to go on the bottom. It's 15% off, so I'm going to do 15 over 100, and I want to know the part. How much is being taken off of my price? So I do my multiplying and my dividing, and I get an answer of $97.50. Now, here's where this one is tricky. My guess is most of us got that, but $97.50 is the 15% off of the price. So I'm not paying $97.50, that's what they're taking off of my price. So to find the real price, the sale price, I have to subtract that from the $650. So this one just required that extra step. So be impressed with yourself if you figured that part out, but the sale price would be $552.50. All right, second two. So Christian's soccer team scored 80 goals this year. Christian scored 30% of those goals. How many goals did Christian score? Well, we know we have our percent, so that's going to go over 100. We need to know, did they give us part of it or all of it? Well, we're trying to figure out how many Christian scored, but we know his whole team scored 80 goals. So if you think about it, 80 must be the total amount for the team. That's the whole. We want to find just the part that was Christian's contribution. So we're solving for our x. So we solve for the part, and we get 24 goals. All right, last one. Hopefully you've been doing well so far. In a survey, 75% of people preferred cheeseburgers to hamburgers. 24 people were surveyed. How many people prefer cheeseburgers? So again, it's all about figuring out where do each of those numbers go. Well, the 75 is easy. It's a percent, so it always goes over 100. It says they surveyed people to figure out how many like cheeseburgers to hamburgers. 24 people were surveyed. So that's all of the people that were part of the survey. So that makes that the whole amount. We want to know which part of them liked cheeseburgers instead of hamburgers. So we do our math, and we get x is equal to 18 people prefer cheeseburgers versus hamburgers.